Wait, guys, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Guys, will you do a photo?
All right, photo time. So we just met with Representative Ryer, and we want to get your take on what it was like for you, and just say your first name and your experience.
Hi, my name is Hiba, and I really enjoyed the experience of letting a representative know who's a lawmaker, our perspective and our story about why exactly we're doing what we're doing here at YAPP. And it was just a really thrilling and exciting experience to have somebody listen to us who has the power to make the change that we would like to see.
Thank you.
And specifically adding on to what Hiba said, in regards to Representative Ryer, it was very reassuring and honestly empowering as a group of youth for us to see that her reaction was so positive and she wants to see the same change that we are committed to in our group.
Thanks, Navia. Anybody else want to comment? Okay, sure.
Hi, my name is Inoki. I thought it was a very, very good experience, and it was very nice to see that she was enthusiastic about actually coming for our cause and also kind of being a huge proponent for it, as in her past she's worked towards preventing the sale of flavored tobacco. And so it's very reassuring that possibly in the next year we could see some real change in action being made. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dina, and yeah, it was just really, really exciting to see someone who does have the power to make change. Instead of just talking about making change, there could be some push for this in the near future, which is amazing to see.
You want to add anything?
I just thought it was really nice to see that like our voices are being heard, and like this is just one of the many ways that we're able to express like what we're thinking and how we feel to our representatives.
Awesome. All right, so another. Yes, please. Thank you. Sorry. Where'd he go?
Everybody out there,
Question. Tell me why you joined YAPP, the Youth Advocacy for Policy Prevention Group, and that you came up with that fantastic acronym this year. So I'm going to turn it over to whoever wants to tell us about that. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hafsa, and I joined YAPP because I felt like our voices needed to be heard about this issue, especially being in high school and having like not being able to go to the bathroom because of like all this like tobacco stuff, and like having like people getting checked because of it. I just wanted like someone to like hear it.
You want to add something?
Yeah, hi, I'm Elijah, and I joined YAPP because I think seeing tobacco use at my school and in my community has really affected people in really negative ways, and like having the opportunity to like talk about policy to change that would be a great opportunity.
Awesome, thanks. Anybody else want to add to that?
Hi, I'm McKenna, and I joined YAPP because I think it's important as youth to stand up for issues that we see when we go to school, or even in our communities that affect our environment and the public health of our peers.
Awesome. Anybody? Last chance. Anybody else? Sure.
Hi, my name is Khadija, and I joined YAPP because I want to be more involved in what's going around me, and I want to stand up for what's right.
it was really awesome, like seeing like what can be done and stuff and like where it happens. It was really cool seeing all that today.
I agree with Dina. I think meeting these lawmakers was really, really empowering, and seeing how they do care about what we have to say as youth is super important, especially with our mission as YAPP. And I think it was also very reassuring to see that they do care about flavored tobacco and its impacts, and hopefully we see some change in the future.
I think my favorite part of today was really getting to meet people and like lawmakers, and really like showing them what's going on in our schools and like what's happening to our friends who are people we know who are suffering from the effects of nicotine and tobacco, and really just showing that.
My favorite thing was meeting the lawmakers and learning that they're on our side, and also learning what other policies they want to push for in the future.
My favorite thing was probably meeting the lawmakers for sure, and also seeing the beautiful architecture of the Capitol. It was really, really cool to see. So I enjoyed that.
I thought it was really interesting to hear about like the inner workings of like what's going on with the bills and all the legislation, and I thought that was like a really interesting part of today.
I thought it was really fun to see how reassuring these lawmakers are, knowing that they appreciate people like us, especially youth, coming in and advocating for what we think is right. And I do think that while having the support of your lawmakers, it's also really a good experience to come and advocate for the problems that you think is right, and that's exactly what we did here today.
I was really surprised by like the level of openness and positivity they came to us, and like accepting our ideas and what we have experienced in our lives, and how genuinely interested they seem in making a change.
My favorite part was just talking to the lawmakers, like really discussing like what we could put in this bill, and also like looking at the chambers and stuff, and actually being to see the Capitol for the first time. My favorite part was exploring the Capitol and also talking to lawmakers to see them support our change was really nice.
Okay, one more.
That was my favorite part. It was seeing these kids in action, and what a great learning experience, but to see them interact with the lawmakers and make such a great representation of Eagan High School. It was hands down the best.
All right, and the chocolate chip cookie.
And the chocolate chip cookie.
Okay. Guys, can we do YAPP on 3?